Um, I'm doing a YouTube video about Raw last night. Raw was okay last night. You follow what I'm saying? Let's get into the first draw of the night. Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman came out to the ring last night. You know, addressing the Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar match tonight. Last night, you know, the Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman addressing Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman addressed the match against The Undertaker last night. They talk about what happened at SummerSlam and how Brock Lesnar ended his streak. And then afterward, then the Big Show came and stuck his nose where it doesn't belong in the ring with Brock Lesnar. And then the Big Show was trying to shake his hand, you know, where they had a good match last night. And Brock Lesnar, you know, walked off of the Big Show. So he walked off. Um, And then the Big Show said that I hope that you lose to the Undertaker at Hell in the Cell. And then Brock Lesnar came in the ring and gave Big Show a F5 and then the Suplex City. You know, and I heard that the Big Show lost to Brock Lesnar um at the Saturday night Madison Square Garden, live from Madison Square Garden. He lost to Brock Lesnar. So let's put that out there. After that, it was it was Randy Orton and Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt, Braun Strowman, and Luke Harper. That was a good match. You know, it was a good match. Um, Braun Strowman, Braun Strowman is a big dude. You know, he's a big guy. Um, They knocked him out the ring finally, but he's still standing up. And then Dean Ambrose knocked him down. I can't believe that Dean Ambrose was the guy that knocked him down last night. And then Roman Reigns gave him the Superman punch. They still standing back up. Then Dean Ambrose finally knocked him down. I say it again, knocked him down. He knocked him down inside the ring beside the bell ringers. Sit down or sit down or so. He knocked him down in the match. Um, that was a good match, you know. Randy Orton, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns won the match. So that was a good match. Um, let's get into the Divas division match. It was Tamia, Sasha Banks, and Naomi versus the Bella Twins and Alicia Fox. It was all right. It was a good match as well. I forgot who won the match. I think Sasha Banks and Naomi and Tamia won that match when Sasha Banks used a finish maneuver to make I think Alicia Banks tap. You know, I didn't watch the full. My mind was somewhere else. I don't know. That was a good match as well. Um, you had Kane and Seth Rollins versus the Dudley Boys. It was a good match, and then uh, uh, Seth Rollins was telling Kane to stand up there in the ropes, and then he keep pushing Kane, and then Kane was faking with a leg injury in that match. He was faking with a leg injury, and then after that, Kane walked out of the ring on Seth Rollins, and then he returned himself the big red machine Kane with his mask on and stuff, and then he chokeslammed. He started beating up on Seth Rollins in the ring, and then the Dudley boys got even with Kane, started using their finishing move like they always do on the table. He used their finishing move because what Kane did to the Dudley boys on SmackDown, which I watched. Kane chokeslammed the Dudley boys. So and then they got even with Kane with that Monday night. It was a good match. Then Seth Rollins started laughing at Kane. You know, he said whatever. Then he left the ring, and then Kane and then Seth Rollins started looking at the table. Then he put the table in the match, and then after that, Kane stood. Then Kane was trying to do his finishing move, but Seth Rollins kicked him and blocked it off. And then after that, then Seth Rollins trying to do his leg finishing leg move when he dropped down on people, when he dropped down the leg on people. And then Kane stood back up and grabbed Seth Rollins by his neck and then choked him into a table. That was tight there. That was so tight there. And then the other thing is that Rusev were trying to wanted to Summer Rae to marry her, but Rusev said not yet until he proved worthy to win the WWE Championship. That was nothing. Then the main event, it was the New Day. It was supposed to be Dolph Ziggler versus John Cena, but the New Day knocked the crap out of Dolph Ziggler in that match. So, and then it was John Cena and versus Big E Langston in the process, which was a good match. And then John Cena won, but John Cena won. Then after that, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods attacked John Cena, and then after that, Dolph Ziggler came was trying to fight off the New Day, which was unusual. The New Day knocked them down. Then the Dudley Boys came out and started beating them down. Then they got knocked down, and then that was it. The New Day started standing around the crown. You know how heels and faces do. They always, I don't know why they do that. But the New Day got their share of action on Raw last night, which was all right. Which was all right. Not that bad. Which was all right. But I will be watching TNA Wednesday. I will be talking about TNA on my YouTube channel as well. I'm gonna start talking about other things instead of just Mexican women all the time. Cause they ain't gonna want me nowhere. I'm gonna talk about other topics, about wrestling topics and stuff and all of that. Raw was all right. It wasn't that bad, but you know how things are nowadays between WWE not being the same anymore. But this is Justin Williams. This is Justin Williams. Feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe, and add me on Facebook. I got a stuttering problem when I'm talking to this stuff. I got a stuttering problem and all of that. I do. I can't help it. It's just nature of the beast. I just miss Dusty Rhodes and Ultimate Warrior and Roddy Piper. I miss those guys. They made me laugh to my stomach. So I miss them. I hope I hope their legacy to continue on. Because I want to see more wrestlers just like them. You follow what I'm saying? I miss 3 of those guys. I miss Macho Man Randy Savage. I miss him. Which were part of my generation. I miss all 4 of those guys. I miss Nelson Knight, aka Mabel, Big Daddy V, Visitor. I miss that guy. I miss that guy. I miss the Eddie Guerrero. I miss him. I hope professional wrestling keeps staying. I hope professional wrestling will change, because I'm tired of this PG era crap. I know the Attitude Era is not going to come back. I hope something that's better than the Attitude Era than it is today, because I don't like this at all. I don't. But this is Justin Williams. Feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe, and add me on Facebook. WWE forever. Bye.